moment, we are facing a huge problem with garbage around the country. I cannot imagine you wake up every morning, take shower, look good, smell good, put on a nice clothes, and then you will walk to wherever you are going. Your street is as filthy as a public toilet, yet you will just leave it like that. How do you expect to have a healthy life? We are vulnerable to what they call the North and South Atlantic gyre. These currents, they deposit a lot of plastic on our shores.
The waste that have been generated on the beach do not just generate out of the blues like that. It is the people's activities that generates them.
You have to understand that most of the people who use our beach are young people when they come for picnic, school children, high school children.
Especially those who frequent the beach every weekend. They always come for picnics, and they will bring their ebe bowls and chakri bowls.
They come here, get a cup of juice or a bottle of water, eat and throw in the beach. And that is absolutely wrong. And most of the time, this place is supposed to be somewhere you can relax, and have a very comfortable sanitation. But normally it doesn't happen that way.
Plastic waste on the beach is very detrimental to our marine life.
What is happening here is a clear and present danger.
You may know that the beach is our tourism product, and this is what the tourists are also coming in to look for. So you cannot expect them to come and be in a very dirty beach.
It is a threat to our existence. It's a threat to our economy. If we can allow our beaches to be this dirty, rest be assured in the next few years, we will have very bad reviews on Tribal Advisory and Trivago.
If we lose this beach, we have lost a great asset, not only for the tourism sector, but what will we explain to generations to come? That we once had a fine beach that was the envy of the world, and we really destroyed it.
So we have to find a way to mitigate this problem.
Today we're witnessing one of the greatest initiatives of waste collection here in the Gambia. Here we are trying to keep the beach clean.
The Gambia Tourism Board collaborated with the Kololi Beach Ultimate Festival to stage this noble initiative so that we will always keep our beach clean.
This exercise shows that Gambians are becoming environmentally conscious, to understand that our environment has to be clean.
This initiative today that we've started is something that is part of a bigger scheme. It is like a section of a project we've been working on since last summer.
This is a very good initiative.
There's another group on the other end doing a waste collection process.
This beach is naturally already beautiful. What we have to do is just to make sure that we make it as clean as possible. In that way, it is a selling point. We will increase the value.
We have to understand that the beach is one of our greatest assets. Therefore, we must maintain it and sustain it and keep it clean for generations to come.
The aim is to make Gambian beaches the cleanest in the continent.
What we want to do is to make sure that this beach is strictly the cleanest in Africa. That is the mission.
As a head of marketing for Sophie, it is fundamental part of our responsibilities to ensure that we contribute in national development, and this is the best way we can do this. And beach cleansing exercise, it's a national activity, and keeping the environment clean is very important because we're in an era of climate change. We're in an era where we need to maintain absolute and 100% sanitation when it comes to plastic bag, when it comes to trash.
This is the responsibility of every Gambian.
For us to make it sustainable, it has to be integrated in our attitude.
We said that we will clean the beach before we position our bins.
Circle Logistics have designated different bins for different types of waste.
The thing is, there are no bins on this beach. And even if young people want to clean after their picnics, they cannot do that because where are they going to take it?
We live and work around the beach, so we've been playing around here. We've seen all this, and we just sat down and we thought, how can we help? So we decided to make bins because we think we should spread it along the beach so that these fruit ladies can have somewhere to throw it.
This is mostly from the people who walk around here. And because they don't have anywhere to throw it, they will just dump it here.
If we give them bins, they can put it there, we can collect it, keep our place tidy, and we should be good.
The conventional bins we are using in this country are very expensive. Most of them are imported from abroad, mostly China and India. They are plastic bins which will just last for a couple of months, and then you will have to buy new ones. And the volume they can take is not much. It's around 55 gallons, like for 3 $4,500. This is very expensive and it does not do the job. We came up with the idea to have an alternative to create homemade bins made in Gambia using recycled wood from pallets. We created these bins which are like 600 liters. The target is the whole entire Gambian beach and the waterways. We wanted to start from Lebatu to Burfoot for the first phase.
We will place all these dustbins in strategic positions and go around and correct the beach users to ensure that all these waste are properly placed and kept.
We've been working all around, you know, so if I'm passing, I see somebody throwing something at the ground, I'll tell you, oh, hello, we have a dustbin, you know, so why don't you go and put something in the dustbin, you know, before you throw it in the ground.
We do like sensitization program so that the young people, when they come to the beach, they will know this is what we have to do.
We have to catch them young. We have to take environmental education seriously at the primary level so that children understand the importance of their environment, the importance of cleanliness, but particularly the importance of the beach. So when they grow up with that attitude and that kind of thinking imbued in them, it's easy for them to live that life even when they grow up.
So now we want to make sure that we have these garbage bins on every street so that young people, before they will just walk away from this litter on their streets, they will at least think of throwing in those garbage bins. We have also met the GT board, Ministry of Environment, Mayor Talib Bensouda, who really encouraged us. They all did very well to make the initiative get started. But for him in particular, he ordered some of these bins because he thinks that it is crucial in his program to clean KMC. For Circle Logistics, it is important that we create as many bins as possible so that it can be a habit across the nations. We designed 5 different bins for different locations. We have bins for the streets, the offices, the hotels, the rooms, a garbage bag which can be reused.
We've put one of the bins in a nursery school in Kololi. So they're going to train the kids how to sort the bins and make a video of it, so that when we grow and we start putting the bins in different schools, we can have a video to show them how to do the process. Because you've got to sort it out so it's easier to manage the waste.
We are looking at different types of garbage over here. We can see this plastic, which is the most detrimental to the sea, and we can see different types of organic that can be recycled for different types of purposes.
With this plastic, we can turn that around. They're doing it in Java, in Indonesia. They're doing it in Peru and other parts of the world. Together, we can turn this trash into something that will be very useful for our social development. We have school furniture problem in this country. We are going to turn it into poly furniture like school furniture to pave feeder roads and pavement blocks. This is a very, very powerful selling point for the Gambia as a tourist destination, because as you can see, Rwanda now is becoming one of the best tourist destinations in Africa because of its cleanliness. It is ranked one of the top 5 cleanest countries in the world. For us as well, we have to allow the young people to be the drivers of this vehicle, which is to make Gambia one of the cleanest countries in the world. If anyone should do it, it should be us, because being the smallest country on the African continent, we have the chance to do it.